Hey, good morning. It's Saturday, and I'm relaxing a little bit here at the parsonage. I'm in my home office at the parsonage talking to you today. I want to share with you a passage of scripture that comes from the book of Psalms. Psalm 121 is one of those psalms of comfort and strength that reminds us where our hope is. Hear those words: I lift my eyes to the hills. From whence does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. The Lord will not let your foot be moved. The Lord who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, the one who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil and will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. 121st Psalm, a psalm of reminder. A reminder of something that's very important in the midst of troubling times and really in the midst of just times in general. And that is that the one that watches over us is God, the one that made everything. I mean, everything. You know, the Lord who made heaven and earth watches over you and watches over me and cares about every one of us. It's a joy to know, and it is a joy to remember that we don't walk alone. I know I've kind of been harping on this theme this week, but that's really where my heart has been all this week is with the idea that we're not in this alone. You know, we're social distancing, we're self-quarantining, we're keeping away from gatherings. Restaurants are closing, movie theaters, stores, a lot of stores are closing, and people don't get a chance to be out and be around other people, and we can find ourselves slipping into a little bit of despair. But just remember this, even when we're distancing ourselves from other people, the only way we distance ourselves from God is to ignore him, because he's always there. He goes with us in good and bad times, and he protects us. Now, that doesn't mean that somehow we're magically not going to get this virus that's going around. We still need to wash our hands. We still need to be careful. We still need to, keep away from folks. And if we're feeling not well, we need to keep ourselves at home. And if you're feeling unwell, you need to call the doctor and find out what you should do. But more than calling doctors and staying home, what we really need to do is to be still connecting. It's awful easy to just sit at home. We did it last night, sat at home and watched 3 different programs and really didn't do much. It was a nice break from the busyness of the week. But I'm feeling a little guilty because my wife said, well, we should call one of your sisters that we haven't talked to in a while. We should call your aunt. We haven't talked to her in a while. So that's my goal for today, Saturday. I'm going to try to call both of them and just connect. I've been able to call some of the folks that are homebound, and I want to call more. And all of us have friends that we know need a little encouragement, just somebody to talk to. Call them up. Grab the phone. It's not quite the same as being there, but it might lift their spirits, and it might lift yours. So remember, God walks with you and watches over you. And you can do a wonderful thing by reminding other people of that God's people also walk alongside each other. So it's Saturday. We're not supposed to be going to the movies or shopping or any of those things. Call a friend, call a family member, see how they're doing, encourage them, and see if maybe there's something you can do to help. It's easy, truly. We just need to do it. And I plan to. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope that I will be able to have you join me for worship on Sunday at 10:30. We're going to have sort of an abbreviated worship service, but I hope that it will be meaningful to you. So a little music, a message, some scripture reading, a prayer time, and hopefully you'll be able to gain some strength and courage from that day and a little enlightenment. At least I hope so. So God bless you. Have a happy Saturday, and see you on Sunday, I hope. Bye-bye.